Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and this reading will be for Donald John Trump's Thursday, September 24th. Okay, so tuning in his forces in motion, his challenges, his real feelings, what he's actually doing, his karma, his future, and the outcome. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and draw from the, I shuffled these already, from the Lenormand as well to layer, so, okay. Forces in motion, challenges, real feelings, actions, karma, his future, and the outcome. Okay, so forces in motion, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Wow. Okay, his challenges, Ten of Wands reversed. His real feelings, Ten of Swords. How many times do we get that card? I mean, you know, there's 78 cards in the deck, and I always seem to get the same 10 or 12 cards with him. Okay, what he's actually doing, Three of Wands reversed. His karma, Seven of Wands reversed. His future, the Hermit reversed. And his outcome, whoa, the King of Pentacles reversed. Wow. Don't know if all this will actually come through on this day for him, but you know, with these readings we're tracking patterns and getting the consistent same answer. So okay, so let's dive in. So with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, we're in the territory of, you know, just bored, stuck. You know, I mean, even straight up, the dude doesn't move fast. He kind of plods along. But, you know, always focused on money or practical things and resources. It could be like health, but with him, it's, you know, he's tired of it. He's bored. He's bored and he's tired. He doesn't want to play anymore. What is challenging him with the Ten of Wands reversed, I believe that this is speaking to the place where no matter how bored he is, or, you know, no matter what's going on for him, because it's nothing new, it's the same all, you know, money in, launder it, money out, hide it, you know, lie and cheat, cheat, steal, abuse, bully. There's nothing new. And yeah, he's probably tired of it. I mean, can you imagine how it would feel to be like that every day? And probably has to, you know, use drugs to go to sleep at night. But so his challenge is he can't put the burden down. He has to keep it going. He has to keep it going. This is also in the reverse position. You know, straight up, it's like you've definitely taken on the responsibility of some, you know, some mission or some task, but with when it's reversed, his challenge is he's never going to take self-responsibility for you know, what he's done, and that's, you know, we have to accept that. That's just the way. That's how he is, and it'll be what takes him down eventually. Okay, so over here with his real feelings, with the Ten of Swords, he is feeling backstabbed. He's feeling betrayed. He's feeling like what he's really feeling, even if he's not in touch with his real feelings, what he's really feeling is like he just wants to end. He just wants to end it all. Wow. I mean, it's a card of not only betrayals, but endings. Because, you're done. All the tens are a culmination, a complete culmination point where you're done. Whatever it is, it's complete. So maybe he's really feeling like he wants to stab a bunch of people in the back. Because of course he's bored, and if you're bored and you're a psychopath like he is, what do? You got to find somebody to beat up. It's negativity abound for this guy, and it's just he's in that vicious circle. Wow. All right, but what he's actually doing, he's with that Three of Wands reverse. I'm thinking that has to do with he's very impatient. Very impatient and unfocused. There's a delay that has to do when it's reversed. When it's straight up, you're looking for what's to come in, your ships to come in, to come back home from the work you've done. But with him, there's some delay. He's delaying. This is him, because this is his actions. He's bored. He's tired of having to not take self-responsibility. He's tired of that he can't put the burden down. And he wants to kill a bunch of people over it. And he's delaying. This is his big diversionary tactic in order to stay out of prison. So he's delaying prison. Okay, so, and of course his karma for the situation with the Seven of Wands there, we're in the territory of being very, very overwhelmed. When it's straight up, it's like we're looking at taking a stand. And it follows, the Seven of Wands follows, of course, the Six of Wands, which is the victory card, public acclaim kind of thing. Being recognized. Well, he's being recognized, but for all the wrong reasons, except for his, crazy fan base. So, but with it reversed, yeah, it's a very, very defensive, giving up, overwhelmed place. Yeah, and he does need to protect himself. He really does. Now, his future with the Hermit reversed, this is about isolation. It's about, the lonely at the top kind of a place. Yeah, but he's probably going to go, his normal MO is, the way he moves through life is to just keep pushing himself out there. And he's always got something to say and somebody to hurt and, money to launder and all that. But when it's reversed, this brings you into that place of withdrawal. So based on the reading for yesterday, it looked like he was out, rallying a lot and doing everything he could. If I remember back and I just track the patterns, the message continues to be, or has been in the past, that he was not successful in getting donor money and the donor support that he needs. And of course, they've been taking the money, and they've probably been laundering money through their campaign as well. There's, I'm sure, probably Russian money that's been, more from all over the world, has been even North Korea. I mean, it's all out there. So all the FinCEN reports and about the trillion dollars at least, I mean, I think that that's a really low amount. I mean, they're just reporting on what they know, but I think that there's always way more that they, that they don't know. But anyway, so this lonely place of, he's done all he can. He's getting bored with it. He probably wants like a whole new life, but he doesn't get that because he hasn't taken responsibility, hasn't taken self-responsibility for this life at all. And this place where he's isolated himself from anything healthy all his life. I mean, he's just made the worst decisions. This is catching up to him. So this will be the future, going forward. So in the past, he was bringing in all this money, laundering. He still is, I'm sure, but not getting the donor money he needs. And then yesterday's reading, I remember over here we had the Four of Pentacles where he's like really holding on to money. And he hasn't had the partnerships. The other pattern I remember is he does not have the partnerships that he needs. And so all this is leading up to his betrayal, his feeling betrayed and wanting to betray others even more, and then isolating himself. Wow. And now, okay, so the outcome with the King of Pentacles here, we could probably be seeing him just being even more controlling and, yeah, just more controlling. It's like the epitome of holding on to what you've got. It's like you've got it all, but it's never enough. Just like Mary Trump's book, it's like too much and never enough. Okay, so let's layer the Lenormand and see what's going on here. Okay, so he's bored. Even though he has all kinds of gifts and invitations, he's can't let go, but he's not taking self-responsibility. And we have the snake. So the bouquet and the snake. So we have to always remember these two cards, these two at the bottom are kind of like the, the fulcrum, the pivot point, the power over all the other cards. So this is really important that he's bored no matter what all the gifts, in spite of all the gifts that he has in his life. And then him not being willing to take responsibility, but also not being able to let go. He's got to hold on to what he's got, because he thinks without his money he's nothing. And I believe he's, pathologically ill. So this challenge to his boredom just reinforces this. This is the betrayal card. This is the betrayal card of the Lenormand. Tarot, Lenormand, same card. In fact, let's do like this. That'll help. Okay. All right. So up here, same card as yesterday. We had this card yesterday, the whip. Wow. Let me just go ahead and lay them out. Oops. Okay, so with the whip, this feels to me like what he's really feeling is abusive. This is a card of abuse. Verbal arguments, just saying nasty things like he always does. That's him. I think he's going to he's feeling abused and beat up, but he's also abusing and beating up people all the time. So it's one and the same. I mean, it's both. It's like and. Okay, and then what he's actually doing though is he's reaching out. He's bonding with, oh wow, this is just same cards too. Same card as yesterday. I think this was there yesterday. I think I may have gotten this card just about every day this last 4 or 5 days. The snake has been in there before. This one's been, yeah. Same cards. There's 52 cards in this little deck. So, yeah, same card again. Has to do with his bonds, his abusive bonds, you know, to get the money, to keep laundering the money. And then with the bonds coupled with the Three of Wands reversed. I can't get my mouth to work right. So the delays and the obstacles have to do with probably other partnerships that he's involved with. Maybe other people are delaying money that's coming in somehow. Interesting. Okay. And then with the karma here, where he's kind of given up about fighting back. He's not even really wanting to take a stand anymore. He's just, because he's bored and he's tired and he's probably exhausted. Yeah, definitely. His reputation is, with this card, this has to do with your reputation. You know, it's about, the actual name of the card is honors. So this place where he's been successful in the past, and he's had some bit of order, you know, coming in, like the money laundering constantly coming in, and then the way he's rigged everything so that Secret Service, you know, has to stay at all, you know, his resorts, and all that money that he's abused. I mean, there's over $1 million there that we even know about. But anyway, his reputation. He can't even fight back anymore because his reputation is so bad. You know, he'll still lie and he'll still cheat and he'll still do everything he's been doing, but yeah, there's a big problem with his reputation because he has no honor. He can't even fight anymore. He can't even fight anymore for his honor because he has none. He has no honor. So, yeah. Okay. Now, with his future, you know, of course, this is isolation. This is also the card of isolation, but with the mountain in the Lenormand, it can also be hidden enemies. You're in the realm of big obstacles and delays, like we have here. You know, what he's actually doing, he's delaying the inevitable from coming, you know, someday where he should be in prison, but he may actually end up, you know, running off to another country with, you know, with no extradition to the U.S. So, but his assets will be seized, like I, you know, say every day, I think. Pretty sure that's what's going to happen. So the delays, but also the an enemy. The mountain card in the Lenormand has to do with an enemy or enemies, and the enemies that block your you know, direction, the way you want to go. Like the mountain's just there, and you have to either walk all the way around it or try to climb to the top, or, you know, something that it takes time, so it slows everything down. Just like this card here, he's slowing down and he's being slowed down as well. Okay, and then this card is about partying and merriment and, you know, just partying. So I can't really say that that has any merit or anything new. There's nothing new. Yeah. So I think for today, the focus cards, or the most important cards, is to know that he's bored and he's betraying, but there's delays, and he's being betrayed, and there's some hidden enemy that he probably doesn't know about. I hope it's something that Nancy Pelosi knows. Could be some other, you know, if it were a whistleblower coming out, usually we would have the The birds card would signify that. But with the enemy here and the delay cards, I would say, I think the clues are somebody that he's partied with in the past. So someone who, probably one of his Mar-a-Lago buddies, maybe somebody has even flipped. Interesting. Ooh, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. But yeah, that's. I think there's probably going to be some more news that comes out. So, okay, well, that's all I have for his Thursday. All right, you guys, take good care. Bye.